Hey, greetings, this is Prophet Pastor. Here. I want to talk about the passing of this young artist. The passing of this young artist, Ricky Rick. I got a message from my son that Rick had just passed away. Ricky Rick is one of the young artists. I think he passed away at the age of 32. And says passed away. It's reported that he passed away from suicide. And this is a serious thing we need to talk about. We need to talk about what's going on. The words that he said, I watched some of the videos of Ricky Rick, and he was talking about that his time has come. His time has come, that he's about to leave. And nobody spoke to him. Until first start by explaining to you what is going on, especially with young people, young men. There are two main causes of depression. And suicide is the last effect of depression. And most people ignore it. It's a serious problem, especially young. Let me tell you, there are two main causes. It's not something that you can deal with. It's not a physical thing, it's a spiritual thing. It affects your soul. It affects your soul, not your body, your soul. The first cause of depression is aloneness. Aloneness, there's a difference between aloneness and loneliness. There's a big difference between aloneness. I've written a book on marriage, on intimacy, a secret book about it's a chapter that's dedicated to aloneness. What is aloneness? Aloneness is when a soul is so busy and that soul seems overwhelmed and there's no other person to assist that soul. That soul gets to a position of what I call aloneness. Aloneness is dangerous. Loneliness is different. With loneliness means there's no person around you and you are lonely. The moment a person comes in, your loneliness problem is solved. If you go to a group, you join a group, you're no longer lonely because you're in a group. But the person can be in a group and still suffer from the spiritual sickness of aloneness. A person can have people around him and still be alone, and still suffer from aloneness, to be alone. That's what the main cause of depression and this suicide is. That's why someone need to share my messages, share this around, especially men. One of my sons sent me a chat. I'll show you that chat of depression. I'll show you. And there's a video about this Ricky Rick, what he was saying about himself. Meaning he already knew he was going to go away. He already knew. I'll show you that video. Just make sure you watch to the end. You watch that video, what he was saying. He already said he was going. And people that were there could not discern and listen to know what he was talking about. The second cause of depression is a lack of purpose. You've got two lives. The first life is your existence. Your existence is the fact you occupy space, the things you have, the things that you possess. The fact that you occupy space is called to exist. But the other part of your life is called a purpose. Your purpose and your existence need to be the same size. So if you have a situation where your existence is big, and so big, meaning you have things, you're famous, you've got money, you've got cars, you've got houses, you've got things. Those things will start to seek for purpose that have the same size. If your purpose is not there, or you have a small purpose, what happens is your existence will start putting pressure on you. So that same existence that has gone big will start beginning to mount pressure on you. That's why most people that are wealthy, rich people, they commit suicide. You ask yourself, how is it possible? We spoke about Michael Jackson. He was a rich man. He had a big ranch, he had houses, mansion, things. But he he killed himself with medication. Michael Jackson. Whitney Houston was a famous artist, very famous, big everything, mighty artist. She was called a diva, but she committed suicide. There was a professor in the University of Cape Town. That professor was a very, very intelligent professor. He was like one of the head of the university, doing mighty, great things. One day the wife came and found out that he committed suicide. Because your existence starts to demand purpose, meaning the reason for which your existence has a reason for which you exist. The reason for which you exist is your purpose. And the moment the person cannot find their purpose, their life ends. That's why people start asking themselves, what am I even doing here? Am I even relevant? I'm not relevant. What impact am I making? They start to ask themselves those questions. Make sure you join my WhatsApp me. Those of you that want to know your purpose in life, WhatsApp me. I'll tell you your purpose in life. When God created you, He created you for a purpose. Before God created you, He had a purpose before He created you. So your purpose comes before your existence. There's a reason for which God created you. The moment you find your purpose, it's very powerful. You never live again. The moment you find your purpose, it's very strong. No matter what happens, your life will be grounded because you know why you were born. People that commit suicide, they ask themselves, why was I born? And that's why it leads to all of these things. That God created you for a reason. You may not know the reason, but I know the reason. I'm a prophet of God. I know the reason. He wants you to help Him to make this earth holy, to make this earth godly. The heavens were created because of the earth. God wants the earth to become like the heavens. So you see what is happening in the heavens should be happening on earth. That's why Jesus says, let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So your purpose is to make this earth holy and beautiful and make the earth a miracle. WhatsApp, if you want to show the one-on-one, if you want to show the one-on-one, if you want to know my purpose, those of you are going through depression. There's a chat, I'll show you that chat. One of my sons, send me that chat, one of my sons, Chepo. The chat, the depression chat of the world. South Africa is number 2. Meaning there are many men. Look at that chat. I'll put that chat on the screen, you see. Men and women in terms of depression. There are many men that die of depression more than women. The number 1 country that people die of depression is Russia. Russia, because the economy is very bad. The second country is South Africa. The third is South Korea. The fourth is United States. So South Africa is number 2 when it comes to depression, meaning it's almost the same like Russia. The rate of men killing themselves. South Africa is the second. Almost 37 people die in a population of 100,000 commit suicide. The rate is so high. The suicide rate is so high. You need to pray and stop it. I'll put that video, share that video. Share Rick. He's saying his time has come. He's about to go. He's about to leave this world.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to be out, but if you never saw me again, if you never hear from me again, I want you to remember that you have to take care of the people that are close to you. Make sure they're safe. Make sure they make it through 2022. We have to take care of our people. That's our job as black people.
He's saying I'm about to be out. Say that. Watch that video of him talking. God bless you. Amen.